Alrighty, this is the mechanics we used for a bar style arrangement or benchtop arrangement with no floral foam. I've used one of the trays that you normally use with floral foam, so it's just a plastic tray. You can get any plastic tray that you want to do this. This is just from Sundries at Santos in Melbourne. I then use my mesh wire. You can create the shape that you anticipate the design layout to be. You don't have to do the same mesh shape that I did. When I've got the mesh shape I want, I hold it down and tape over. I just used black pot tape here, taped the mesh. You make sure you go under and over a few times just so it definitely holds it down, and then I filled it up with water. I'd fill it up again if you're transporting this arrangement because it is such a shallow container, and the whole point of this type of arrangement in this mechanic is that you don't see the mechanics, and it's like an invisible floating sort of base. So make sure you fill it up with water when you get there. If any flowers don't reach into the dish, but they're held in the mesh wire, you can use water vials as well. I've used this once in here with some of the cymbidiums. They didn't have long enough stems. But everything holds super well if you coil enough mesh in the base. You've got lots of little crevices to get into. The produce I used in this was the mushrooms, which are super cute, and these are garlic shoots. I get all my fruit and veg that is sort of quirky from Footscray Market in, just near all the wholesalers in Footscray. But I think you could buy these sorts of things at normal little independent grocers as well. The way I am putting these in, I will show you quickly here up close. I'm literally threading them through the mesh and they're holding. Because I've coiled so much mesh wire into this base, you can just fold them through and in and under. It's all pretty solid, held together. The mushrooms are actually being held up by the flowers I'm going to put at the front and the back. And then I've put a skewer through the middle of them. With this arrangement as well, I started with the cymbids and established a really strong base to work with. So that was the biggest focal flower included in this arrangement, and it made it so much easier starting there because not only was it the focal, but it gave me my height element, and I knew sort of what shape I was working with after that. A lot of the time as well, being a florist, you tend to see things that you've put in and then change them once the shape of the actual arrangement evolves as you sort of come to the end point. This colour lily was really annoying me up in that top right hand corner, so I've moved that over to the left side just so it sort of balances a little bit more and not everything is leaning to the right side as it was. I did this as well, and then I was like, this is not right. So yeah, it takes a lot of practice to sort of get the eye and figure out what looks right. A lot of the time, like, it doesn't always come straight away.